everybody, and yes, we're in widescreen because I just decided that my big fat ugly mug was far too big to fit in a normal screen size. So here we are, and massive apologies for the long delay in getting a new vlog entry up. The reason for this would be that I was going to do one before we went away to Berlin and just didn't get a chance because I fell so far behind even with packing. And then what I've been trying to do is I was hoping to have had all the parts from the Berlin video diary up by the time I did another vlog entry. The problem with that is I'm still in the process of editing those last few installments. For anybody who was watching those, there are a lot more clips to upload, footage from the actual convention, etc. So, but the problem is I've fallen very, very ill. You're lucky you're getting this vlog, but I really wanted to get one done before Christmas. I've fallen very badly ill with a bad chest infection. So much so that my doctor was concerned that I would get another bout of pleurisy on top of my existing condition. So my lungs are currently swimming. I've been given medication. I'm feeling a little better, but I'm still coughing a lot. So I might have to either do several takes of this, or you're just going to have to put up with my incessant coughing. The other thing is it's very, very, very cold here, and I mean, we even had snow yesterday. So I mean, we haven't had snow in the UK since, I mean, certainly since I was a kid. We're talking decades. So that was very weird, but it's very, very cold. I'm very, very ill. So if I'm not in bed, I'm curled up under the duvet on the couch. So that, and I did my ankle in last week, I think it was, while trying to put up my Christmas decorations, which I'll talk about briefly in a minute. But I've just been so far out of it that everything has come to a stop, including for those who were following my X-Files video game review. I was hoping to get the next part up weeks ago. It is more or less edited together. There is a few more tweaks here and there. There's some stuff I'm not impressed with. There's stuff that's just not working, etc. And it could just be that after you've watched a joke 500 times in editing that you get bored with it. But there's still some stuff to do. I will not put that up until I'm happy with it. So it'll come, but at the moment I don't see anything, any new vlog entries, any new Berlin chapters, any X-Files game reviews, or anything happening until the new year. So apologies to everybody, but that's just the way it has to be at the moment. My Christmas decorations are looking lovely, except for my Christmas tree. Sadly, the thing I've noticed this year is last year, lovely darling Shadow very kindly vowed to rid the tree of the scourge of decorations, ornaments, baubles, everything. This year, however, she just decided, well, to hell with that, I'm just going to climb up and knock them all down. What it is she's essentially picking up bad habits from her darling daughter. And so both of them are literally climbing up through the centre of the tree, ruining all the lovely branches. My poor tree looks defiled. Are climbing up through the centre and just literally either having fun sitting in there, eating the branches, which I don't see the fun of considering they're plastic, chewing on the branches, sitting in there, cooing to each other, knocking any... I mean, I've given up on the baubles altogether. I've got all of about 4 baubles up now, that I've literally twist-tied to the branches. But even when they knocked them all down to start with, they still kept jumping up in the trees, so that's a lost cause really. But decorations otherwise, considering the pain I went through to put them up, they're looking pretty good. So I think that's pretty much the gist of what's been going on around here. Today, you've really not missed that much in the time that I haven't vlogged. So before I went away to Berlin, I managed to complete the newest game to my PlayStation 3 collection, Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, which is the sequel to 2007's Drake's Fortune. And to sum this game, if I can talk properly, to sum this game up in one word: awesome! This game is amazing on many levels. It doesn't really do anything different to the original game, but graphically, I mean, it's just stunning. The snow effects, the water effects, which were excellent from the first game. The story is relatively enjoyable. I mean, the voice acting is engaging. It's just me. I just have an issue with I just have an issue with Nathan Drake. There's just something about him. For those of you who don't know, he's Nathan Drake is the main hero of the game, who is essentially a thief. He's a treasure hunter, whatever. He does it for... I'm probably not putting it in the right words, but he's a treasure hunter, and there's just something about his ego that gets to me, that actually makes me sometimes go, die! But no, it's excellently acted. Like I say, graphically it's excellent. The only thing that really bugged me was at the very start of the game, you have to, I don't want to go into spoilers too much. At the start of the game, you have to escape a train car that's about to fall off a cliff. And then you get flashbacks, which you have to play through, that show how you got to this point. The thing is about 2/3 of the way through the game, or just over, you catch up to the present. But the problem is with that is the game makes you play through getting out of the train car again. And it would have just been nice if, I mean, either you played it at the start and then later it essentially did an FMV of you climbing out, or vice versa. But it was really annoying, and also climbing out the train car could be frustratingly long and a little boring, because all you're doing is jumping up onto to grab onto ledges or climbing up a pole. To do that twice in a row, it's ridiculously repetitive and ridiculously boring. That was my only axe to grind with this game. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, it can be far too easy. That definitely isn't the case with, say, in the action scenes. The problem people are apparently finding is when you are supposed to jump to a level, the camera locks on to where you need to be heading. This is not always the case, and there are a lot of levels where I was stood there for ages looking around, panning around, waiting for the little kind of hint hint thing to register. No idea, especially in the snow caverns, no idea where I was supposed to go, and I was trying to jump at everything and whatnot, and dying like 500 times, which is good in actual fact, if not frustrating, but it makes you think and essentially kick yourself when you realise what path you were supposed to have taken.